That's about 210 Maxwell Park, 7/17/2018. Looks like Lamberns out here. They don't want her to have a tent, they said. How you doing?
How you been?
Good, good. How are you?
Not bad.
All right.
What's new in the zoo? Who are you, sir? I don't know you.
Oh, it's Andy, friend of mine.
Andy? Andy?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Officer Beck.
Good to
How
see you again.
doing, Mr.
Good,
Collins?
good, good. How are you, man?
We're just
Andy, I'm
cruising around.
I run the
Yeah.
drug-free Anaheim program.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Are you gonna speak at City Hall
Riding
today?
around with them.
You
What's up?
gonna speak at City Hall today?
That'd be good.
No, I'm actually in Chino.
Oh.
I've got a girl from the main office who's gonna come talk.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
How's it been going? You getting any
It's
more?
going good. It's kind of steady, and like last week was slow, and then this week was real busy, so it's not real consistent. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a tricked out bike.
Isn't that nice?
I'm in Habitat for Humanity Restore in Preston, Arizona. Only I did different on it with the pedals that go. The pedals are on there. What is this thing? Oh,
Shock.
it's like the suspension, yeah.
Right.
Like the back. Oh man, it's such an awesome ride. It's comfort now. It's meant for mountain trails. You know?
Yeah. I've never seen a little center thing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, my dad had one that was in the seat. It didn't even look like it was there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So where you been lately? I haven't seen you.
I've been out here and
Oh,
there. Yeah.
been
I'm pretty busy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't see it too much out here. I know.
No, lots of mentally ill people that need help in the city. so-
Isn't there? Yeah. They need more
So-
facilities, man. Big time.
Medication.
Yeah.
Huge. When do you think they'll get those new shelters, those 3 shelters up? Finally, a year or two, or?
Dude, I haven't been talking to anybody about anything. We've
Yeah.
been so, I
Swamped
don't know
with
if
stuff.
it's the heat or what it's been. The last couple of weeks have been so busy
Yeah.
that, but, yeah, that's what needs fixed. I think if
Yeah.
we fix the mental health system,
Oh man, that's
that
huge.
a lot of the homeless issues that are engulfing everywhere
Yeah.
would kind of change.
Right? Because they kicked them all out years ago, and now it's
The problem, people are trying to feel better. Yeah.
Well, and you can't get anybody regulated on medication when they're out living in the
Right?
street.
Exactly.
Because to get them to their appointments, to get them to do what they need to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You lose them
They
real
need a
easy.
program, yeah.
Yep.
And then my big thing is to get a mentally ill person to advocate for themselves is very difficult.
Sure.
Especially
Oh, it's
when
like
they're in
nearly
cri-
impossible.
When they're in crisis, they give them a
Yeah.
phone number and tell them to make an appointment or tell them to
Good
take
luck
their
with that,
meds.
right? Yeah.
And like,
exactly.
oh, okay. I'm in a manic state right
Right?
now. Oh yeah, let me take my pill and let
Yeah.
me go to the doctor.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be there on time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Not gonna happen.
It's just not going to happen.
No.
So
Yeah.
I think if we changed that stuff,
Yeah.
which I think is changeable, if we
Yeah.
focused on that, I think it would alleviate some of the pressure on the other stuff.
Yeah. Totally.
But
Yep.
who am I? I'm just a lonely policeman.
Well, that's the right wisdom there. I agree with that one. Need that.
It's wraparound services.
Exactly.
There's so many
That's what we
different
need.
issues.
That's right. Exactly. That's why I always tell people it's so complicated.
Then you still got to get them to take whatever services it is.
Yeah.
I run into that all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I think
You're homeless. You've been homeless for 10 years. It's not going to get any better out
think-
here. Let's get sober. Let's
I
go.
think repealing the LPS Act would be a good start because then we could start putting financial stuff back into mental health and changing the laws. It would be a lot better.
Mhm.
Because honestly, I don't know why when you turn 18 all of a sudden and you're mentally ill taking your medication from 15 to 18, all of a sudden you turn 18 and now you get to decide you don't want to take your medication. I don't think that's right.
Hey RJ,
Hey,
come on man, you got
what's
to help
happening?
us out, brother.
What's going on?
Look at, you see the tents out here. You see the tents, like help these people. Tell them, hey, don't tent camp. Don't put your tents up out here. It's against the law. You got to start helping these people. I know you're out here, you know, like record us and put it on YouTube. I get that. I'm cool with that. But teach these people the laws. I know you don't think it's constitutional. That's your opinion, right? But until it becomes actual case law, it's still illegal, man. You got to help these people out. You got to at least warn them that we're going to come around and start ticketing them.
I think the warning is out.
Well, why would she?
They already know.
Then why is she still doing it?
That's not my choice to what they do. You know what I mean?
But
They make their own
when
decisions.
When you make your rounds, ask these people, hey, just abide by the rules. Just follow the rules.
Well, most of them
That's all
don't do tents. I've noticed, and usually they just have like maybe
Why
one.
She still got a tent up.
I don't know, but most of them usually she doesn't even have a tent. I mean, it's when I see her, so I don't know why she got one today. But
Well, I'm just asking you.
yeah, but I know that you're not supposed to have closed
Educate these
tents.
people. They
They
listen
know
to
the
you.
rules though.
They listen to you.
Not always.
Educate these
I wish
people,
that they could all listen, but
Just educate them.
they don't. I wish they would all listen to me. Wish it was that easy.
Yeah,
But
a lot of times people don't appreciate everything.
well,
I don't know, but now that I'm riding with the cops
Yeah.
really regularly, I
Yeah.
see they got complaints from residents for having people out there, and then they've got to enforce the law.
yeah.
Tough
Well, they had more
change.
housing options
it
for
is.
people. It
It's
would
housing,
alleviate
yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
so I heard a thing on the radio that there were like 6 different cities that were planning to start up.
It's not even
shelter,
us.
but I don't
it's
even know how
any of
many.
us,
Yeah. Well,
That's going to do how long it's going to take to build one.
yeah. Well, Anaheim's supposed to be doing 3 more sites, right? Anaheim, supposedly 3 more sites of housing, shelter, or something. So, but it might take another, who knows, long year, 2 years.
Look how long it's
Yeah.
taken them to finish Kramer.
Right? Exactly. So 3 new
Is that
sites.
even totally done?
I am not sure, but all I know is there was a date. and that date passed,
That's
and
right.
There was another date.
Exactly.
and that date passed.
Well,
Yep.
we finally got drug medical in Orange County as of July 1st, but we only had like 4 treatment providers
There's
get
no
licensed
facilities.
for
Yeah.
it. So I'm like,
Wow. And then the vouchers, they can't take them just anywhere. So that's another thing. These housing vouchers that they don't accept them. Some of these, apartment
Well,
places.
let's be honest. Some of these people get a housing voucher, and they expect the workers to go find them a home. Then you got to meet us halfway.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we got you the voucher.
Yeah.
Go look for a place that.
Yeah, you gotta
accepts
do
you
that.
now. You got to
Absolutely.
do your part. Like,
Sure,
we can't,
sure.
We can't give you everything and do the heavy lifting. Like,
Sure,
help
yeah.
yourselves out.
Sure.
And that's why you notice we've got a lot of people off the street,
Yeah.
but the ones we get off the street are the ones that are willing to meet everybody halfway.
Yeah.
I mean, would I like to live in Orange County? Completely. But I can't afford Orange County. So I don't know why when we hand out these vouchers, people think they get to stay in Anaheim Hills or Huntington Beach or places. I mean, come on, be reasonable.
Yeah.
We got you a free room. Accept what it is, get yourself back on your feet, and then help the next guy.
Yeah.
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 That's how it should be.
Yeah. Yeah. You shouldn't expect Beverly Hills. I mean,
No,
just the
No.
basic, get your, something over your head, and yeah.
anything is better than sleeping in.
I know it's rough out here, man. Exactly.
Anything is better.
Pretty much.
Roof over your head, a bed to sleep
I
in.
mean,
Ooh.
come on.
Yeah.
That's why hunters and gatherers ended up making communities eventually, because they figured out sleeping under the stars every night isn't the way to go.
Well, I know
For a time.
one reason she doesn't seem to want to go into the shelters because she's afraid of gang stuff because she was attacked by.
I
some
have
gang.
not heard any bad things about Kramer like that.
Well,
Have
no, this was actually, I think it was Safe Place. She think about, I tried to encourage her to go to Safe Place,
you? Yeah.
and that's in Santa Ana, but she says there's gang people there that
Okay.
might mess with her there, so she was kind of afraid to go
Yeah,
there.
I
we
mean-
got a lot of those on the street though too, even if the
What's the
Yeah.
What's the difference of sleeping out here where you're unprotected and anybody can
that's-
get to you, or sleeping where there's a facility with
Yeah.
cameras and staff?
Yeah,
cameras
that's a
probably
good
could
point
make it
too.
feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a heart for this because I kind of came from.
Yeah, he's been on the street a little bit too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the street a little bit, and mental illness and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I tried all the different pills the doctor gives you, and the heavy hitters worked for me, so I practiced on Risperdal. They had to stop the Risperdal because it was prolactin levels causing problems, so I switched to Abilify. I'm stable.
I think that's part of the problem is even if you get someone to get them on medications while they're homeless,
Do they want it?
well, and you gotta make sure is that the right combination.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there might
Yeah.
be a
Hundreds
recheck.
of
or-
Side effects and yeah.
It could
Oh,
take
yeah.
years to get the right combo.
Sure.
yeah.
Yep.
And then you got to be able to deal with what the side effects of them are.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I mean, some people can't deal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we fix the mental health system first. I think the homeless problem
Man, that would alleviate a lot.
be alleviated and fix itself.
Mm-hmm. Be huge.
That's just my 2 cents. Whoever's gonna watch the video.
Yeah, that's a good 2 cents. I like
There's
it.
a state senator or something.
Yeah, I hope they'll get it. Now, is she gonna have to? What is she doing? Right? What are they gonna have her leave or what?
I think she's probably gonna get a citation, but I don't
Oh,
know.
I see.
Lambaron was talking to her. I'm over
Got
here
it. Yeah.
talking to you.
Sure. Mm,
She wasn't very happy.
yeah.
But I am kind of. I haven't been in this park in a while, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of taken back by the
How
amount
many?
of new faces.
I know it. Me too.
Where
It's
did they come
it
from?
drives me nuts. I'm like, man, we need to get something going because I know it's.
But where did they come from, though?
I know it. I know
I
it.
used to know the 15 people that lived here.
Yeah, I know, right? Now all
Very
these new
well.
faces, I know it.
And now I don't know. We just drove through, and I didn't know anybody
I know
until
it.
you walked.
I know it.
I go up the
It's
streets of the
crazy.
gym up Orangethorpe, and man, they're all over there on Harbor. It's different people, different days. Like,
Did they come from the riverbed though?
I think some of them
That's
may
the
have.
question I wanna know.
Yeah, I think some of them have, but they're all. It's. I think too. Some of them maybe they were in a motel and they got 30 days were up or whatever, and they didn't get a continuance or get what they wanted, or I don't know. But a lot of different deals.
But it's strange. It's all of a sudden in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
I know it.
It's been an influx. And
Yeah.
not even just in this park, in a couple of other parks. I'm
Sure.
like,
Yep.
how do I not know you guys?
I know it. It's sad, man. I wish it'd get better than not worse.
There's a city council meeting today.
Yeah.
Your group's presenting tonight.
One of the gals from my office. Yeah, I'm actually going to Chino's looking at starting up,
Oh.
some assistance for their officers out
Yeah.
there. But I live kind of out that way, and I haven't really seen a homeless issue as bad as it is down in
It's a little warmer.
there. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. We're more
They have
rattlesnake.
They have that certain cow leftover smell thing going on, which I'm used to because I used to hang out out there. But
it's these new illnesses that are starting too. That's not good.
What's that?
They have to find a facility where they can get showers, clean water, and everything. So I hear there's a new form of what's that, hepatitis?
But yeah, well, it could be. A lot of times that happens when there's not enough
Sad.
showers and stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
I think if we knocked off the drug use, that would probably go down. And if you
Mm.
knocked off, I'm sorry, but you don't know. These people come out and feed all the time. You don't know what you're eating.
Right.
You don't know how they prepared it.
Right.
You don't know if they wash their hands. Like, there's a lot of nice people in the world that are dirty.
You don't eat at the same
Like-
place you work at. That's for sure. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think if we cut down some of the feedings to a group of people that we know are health conscious, I'm sure that wouldn't be passed along either. Because all those hep things can be passed through food and stuff like that, and how you prep it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful how you prepare
Yeah.
stuff. That's true.
I think you have to take a training course to have like a little food cart or something, don't you?
There's some,
To sell
I
it,
think you
probably.
get a license.
there's
or
some
something.
health code stuff.
But I think it's about the actual handling.
Mm.
So how does your system work? The sober living and everything you run the.
Yeah. So I kind of work like a referral service. So any addicts that reach out to the officers or even treatment centers will refer people over to me.
Yeah, all right.
I just basically do like they call it ASAM, but it's a criteria that we're kind of commonly using right now in addiction. I just kind of blast through that screening with them, get all their information so that I kind of know am I dealing with mental health, things like that, physical problems,
Right.
and then obviously using history so I know whether they're looking at detox. Like in Orange County, medical detox is next to impossible to get.
Hmm.
And unfortunately, since heroin's a really big one, especially out on the street,
Yeah.
it's a painful withdrawal for the addicts, but it's not considered life-threatening like alcohol and benzos.
Oh, I thought if you didn't have your methadone, you could
Methadone, yeah, works a little bit different than the heroin that's usually out on the street. Methadone, yeah, I mean, it's uncomfortable as all get out, you know? Yeah, methadone's a little bit different. That one takes a long time to come out of your system. They've got to taper you off.
And a lot of times people don't want to tell you everything because it'd be nice if they had a safe place with someone they knew, and they could just open up and say, "This is what I'm struggling with," and they get the help they need. So it's just in this world, kind of. I don't know if there's any. I went to Opportunity House. I found out about it.
They're good. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was back then when you had to hear about it from somebody. They didn't advertise it online. I tried looking online for stuff, but I couldn't find it. Word of mouth, I found it. yep.
Yeah.
There were people that, you know, they were there in the program for the benefits and they wanted to live on the street. I mean, that was just their choice. I don't.
It's such a hard way of doing it.
It is a hard
you
way
know?
of doing it, yeah. But I mean, I think of it like this is America. I mean, yeah, laws need to be followed, but I mean, we should be able to live free in America.
I think you can, but I think the problem is you've got other residents that are going to complain about
That's true. Yeah.
anything, you know?
Right.
I mean, I guarantee you could be sitting here and not have a tent or anything else, and neighborhood's going to complain.
Well, I mean, there's activists for everything, right?
Well, I was out here on the street homeless, and I 99% of the time didn't ever have a tent, and I would be getting harassed by cops. I would just have like one bag and my guitar, and they would say, "Well, you got to be out of this park in 3 hours." The code enforcement would come in, you know, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, this is like total discrimination and selective enforcement," because you know these other people have their big parties and stuff out here, and they don't get harassed like that.
I don't know. I haven't really seen that since I've been riding with the officers. I've seen them, you know, give out verbal citations. You know, unfortunately, most of the people seem to be doing the same kind of repetitive thing.
Yeah.
I think Jesus is the answer.
Trouble.
Yeah.
Go to religion?
Well, not religion, a relationship.
Yeah.
Something real.
I was living with the homeless. You get a little different perspective there.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. But some officers are real cool too. You know, it wasn't like they're all the same, but just depending on who you're dealing with. But, like Officer Craig, where's he at now? You know who that is? I'm talking about? Yeah. I haven't seen him forever. He used to come out here sometimes, but he was cool, man. I don't know what happened to him, but he's all right.
So this is who you traded in Lou for?
No, Lou's still around, man.
This is your sidekick now?
He's a friend of mine. Just check. He actually has a heart for the homeless too. You know, he used to be a little bit temporarily homeless too, a little bit. Yeah, I think housing is the solution. If everyone could, if housing was a human right and everyone could get it.
But housing isn't it?
I know. But I'm saying if it was,
Yeah.
that would solve a lot of issues right there, right?
But see, here's the thing though. When you start doing politics like that, then what's to say I don't like being a police officer anymore? I think I'm just going to be homeless. Hey, give me a free house.
Well, this is the thing. If
You're going to get that.
Yeah, that's a good question. This is the thing, though. If we don't make it a human right, as the UCI has shown, it'll be more expensive, right, to keep them criminalizing.
But see, here's the other problem with the housing first thing that I see. I don't think there's been a long enough span yet to do an actual study to prove if they stop using hospital resources, police resources, fire resources, all that other stuff. Because just because you take this nice lady and put her into a home doesn't mean all of a sudden she doesn't come out anymore and use any resources.
Yeah, really.
So
yeah,
I think
both
we're going
sides
to have to wait 5 or 6 more years to actually do a study to see, follow somebody through the steps and see. Not to mention, I love a lot of these people. You know me, I have a pretty good heart for these people, but some of these people, when you put them in a home, now they have to be somebody else's neighbor. Is this going to be a good neighbor? Is she going to be the type of lady you want to raise your children next to? And then how are we going to deal with that in society just because she was homeless and we gave her a free house? Now, what kind of person is she going to be to her neighbors in her neighborhood?
Well, yeah, and I think usually, like, over the long term, like, you've known these people for years, a lot of them, you see their criminal record, what their kind of laws they're violating. If they're not running around doing crazy stuff right now, they're probably not going to do it when they're in a house, I wouldn't think. You know what I mean? Murdering people or yelling at people, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's been a lot of instances where I contact people that I know will not be able to function in their own home.
Oh, I'm sure there's
So
some
what
that
are we-
way.
What are we supposed to do
And
with
some of
them?
those might need to be in like a mental
But
thing.
they're, again, back to my first
And that's
point,
what we need to get
where
that
if we
taken care
change
of.
the mental health system,
Yeah,
I think it'll
I
alleviate this
totally
problem.
agree. Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I was hoping with addiction that the big Medi-Cal push out this month would make a huge impact. It did in LA. Because social model is all contracted, but these are big treatment centers that they have in LA. I mean, we filled them up.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah,
took
we're
in
behind
like
the curve.
2,000.
Yeah.
And Orange County has got like 3 places that are signed up. It's like, come on, guys.
Wow.
Get on
RJ,
board.
who's this guy?
Ah,
Andy.
friend of mine, Andy.
Andy?
Yeah.
Andy.
Oh, are you
Just churchgoer. I'm just hanging out with him today, getting to see what's going on.
Well, I've explained to him plenty of times, if you guys come across people who want help, drug abuse help, want to get off the streets and get shelter, let us know.
Do you have a CityNet flyer, one of those CityNet flyers?
Thank you.
That they were passing them out yesterday, but I don't get a copy of that.
That's my cell phone. Feel free to give it out to them. If they want help, tell them to call me.
Yeah, I'll try to make some copies.
Who does
of
this
this
guy
A
here?
lot of the stuff
Okay.
on
He
it
says
will
he's got
say,
a working
go
relationship
into
with
the police station.
Okay.
If they're
They're not
freaked
comfortable
out by
with
that,
yeah,
have
go
them
to
call
you.
me.
Sure.
And then
Whatever it
also,
takes.
I don't know if he's explained the camping and the storage of property laws. You can't,
Tents, no tents, right?
no tents, and you can't have just all your stuff just strewn out over the park.
Right.
Which is what you got going on right here. So,
Oh, right here.
maybe,
Even this is bad.
talk to these people. They like to listen to you guys. So let them know, like, hey, just follow the laws. That's
Well,
all we're doing.
this what makes it hard for them though, because a lot of it they need for survival. Some of this stuff, so that's why they have it. To see when they sleep, they need somewhere,
Yeah.
blankets
I've never ticketed somebody for having survival gear out here.
What if they had a tent with everything in it, not themselves? Would that be better?
You can't have tents out
No
here.
tents then.
Can't have tents.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That would
I mean,
been-
like this lady, like she adamantly does not want to go to shelter or drug rehab. Drugs is probably a lot of the reason why her and a lot of these people are out here.
Yeah.
So if you can encourage
I'd
these
love to
people
help them
go,
too,
to
yeah.
go to drug rehab,
Yeah, that's why we're
that's
here.
the way to go.
Yeah.
Because if they're not using drugs, there's a good chance they're going to be able to function and get off the streets.
Right. But that's.
But as long as you got meth in your system, it
It's-
takes over.
takes over your
life.
whole mind. Yeah. Don't make.
Have you guys been pretty
correct
successful in
decisions.
getting some of these people off the streets?
some.
What are your numbers when you
Well,
guys are out here?
I think there's two problems. One of them is lack of affordable housing that kind of stops it. Then there's also some people they don't want to be getting sober.
So
too.
when it comes to housing, like and I know that housing is not the first step. The first step is shelter. The first step is going to a homeless shelter and getting that stableness to then get into some kind of permanent support housing. They're not going to go from here to the freaking Hilton or here to a mansion.
No, we
that's
don't
not-
want that.
Those aren't the correct steps.
But this is a problem though.
So if they're expecting to get into like the Hilton from here,
No.
it's not going to happen.
Well, this thing though, I think people want security and privacy. Those are two big things for housing. So if they don't get that, we see a lot of times.
What's so private about living in the park?
Well, this is the thing. When you're in a shelter situation with 100 people or whatever, people might come and steal stuff, or you got to deal with all kinds of crazy
Everyone gets
personalities.
stuff stolen out here. Right?
True, but they think it's worse in the shelter sometimes than out
Listen,
here.
You got to start pushing the shelter. You
Well,
gotta
I've
start
encouraged
pushing
people
the
to go there
shelter.
before. You know all that. When I was out here talking to her, I encouraged her to go, but
I
she
haven't-
got her
when was the
reasons.
Last time we got somebody in shelter from this park?
No, I was encouraging her to go. Remember last time you were over here?
You weren't really encouraging her. You were more of like, I mean, it's an option.
No, I'm just saying, I don't want to see people out here on the streets. I hate seeing people out here. It drives me crazy when I see the numbers increase. It makes me sad, It's like, I wish I could get more people off the street, but I think there needs to be more options before we're going to get them off the street, because obviously the options that are present right now ain't working for some
Right,
people.
but listen, shelter is number one.
Yeah,
We got to get you into
absolutely.
shelter before we can get you into somewhere else.
Sure. And I'm thinking like the
So-
tough shed thing would have been really cool if we could have got that set up,
No,
but it didn't happen.
Look, there's already stuff in place, RJ. You got to stop fighting the system. Just
I'm not
accept-
fighting the system. I'm just saying they're not going to
accept
accept the
what's
system that's there. It's not about me. They won't accept it. So you got to maybe come up with some other option that they will accept.
I don't think the whole city's gonna like change the whole process of everything for one person. Like,
Well, it's not about
look,
one person. It's a lot of people won't
You gotta
accept.
encourage these people. Take the shelter, and then let's get them into something else.
Well, I
From the shelter, and a lot
Yeah.
of people are very successful. They go to the shelter.
Some
they
are,
get stable,
absolutely.
And then
I got a
they-
friend over,
you
a
know,
couple
they
friends
quit
over there.
drugs. That's also an option.
And some, yeah.
And then they get into something else.
And some aren't even on drugs. They just got
But as long
kicked
as
out
these
for whatever
people-
reason.
As long as these people don't want to trust the process and get into a homeless shelter, you're never going to get them off the streets. And we've told her time and time again, you can't camp.
I know.
You've probably told her that too, no?
Well, she
Do you
knows.
tell people that?
She knows the law. We all know the law.
Well, then why are they still violating it if she knows?
I think she's just probably trying to survive out here without the shelter system. That's just what she's doing.
Educate these people. Educate them. When you see a tent, tell them, hey, look, the cops are going to come take you to jail if you do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Educate these people as you're sending your message and
Yeah.
whatever
I
your message
mean,
is
we
that you
need to
guys
work
send.
on reforming these things, but in the meantime, we can't have you guys doing this all the time. You got better things to do.
Doing what?
Just coming in the parks and stuff,
So you would say you don't want us in here?
No, I'm saying, like, if you have better things that you like be doing, like, this is probably a situation that can be dealt with, you know?
No, we have homeless outreach team. We have a homeless outreach team.
Right.
That's what we are.
Yeah. No, I wasn't saying that.
I come every day to try to get these people into shelter, into drug rehab.
That's good.
That's what we mainly do.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
But what do you do? Like, what would you do if someone
It's
doesn't want
hard to
anything?
tell someone that medication and shelter will make them feel better. It's like getting off the drug.
So what's your answer?
The only answer is just trying to talk to them, explain to them from personal experience, and you can't force somebody to do anything.
So
really.
what's your answer for that right there?
I don't know.
I mean, personally, it's not really hurting anybody.
Hold on, Ivor.
Go ahead.
I just think
I've listened to it and I've watched it on YouTube. I want to know what you think.
I think they need Jesus. That's the only answer. Jesus is the answer. I wouldn't have changed without God in my life and people to support me and egg me on and say.
So you had a drug problem or what?
Yeah, I had a drug. Yeah, I had a drug
But you
problem.
went through a place, right?
I went through a program, went through Opportunity Knocks. Started using medication. Today I'm free, you know, of everything. And
Maybe you can send that message. Hopefully, get these people.
that's what I'm thinking. If I can tell them from personal experience, you know, like, yeah, you know.